I just love rainbows. They're so mystical, colorful, and there's so many different kinds.
Man, anybody care about those rainbows?
Man, if I'm not gonna lie, the rainbow is beautiful. It's precious. But if you want to put up with the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain.
Exactly what I'm saying, and that's exactly why you are lame, because you don't see how great rainbows are, because there's so many different kinds, like the moonbow.
Well, do you know the moonbow is also known as the lunar rainbow? Or an optical phenomena caused when the light from the moon is reflected through water droplets in the air.
Wow, that sounds pretty crazy. Well, I hope Lyric can explain rainbows a bit further.
Of course I can. Now, you see, rainbows appear differently from moonbows. Basically, a rainbow is a multicolored arc made by light striking water droplets. The most familiar type of rainbow is produced when sunlight strikes raindrops in front of a viewer at a precise angle of 42 degrees.
So, like, pretty much if it's 41 degrees, you just got really unlucky?
Yes, you will not get lucky if it's 41 degrees. Then you will get no rainbow. It will not appear.
Wow, this is crazy. Wow, rainbows? That's crazy, actually.
And if you don't understand that, I can explain it a little further. Rainbows can also be viewed around fog, sea spray, or waterfalls. So nothing can stop you from seeing a rainbow. You will always see them no matter what the weather is.
Well, you think rainbows are rare? Well, did you know do you know how uncommon rainbows are?
How uncommon.
They're really rare that even if you look at the 40-degree angle, the 42-degree angle, sometimes it won't show still.
That's really amazing. Here's another even more interesting fact about that. The word rainbow originates from the Old English remboga, regen meaning rain, and boga meaning bow.
It sounds a bit odd. I'm not gonna lie, Old English. It is kind of goofy, not gonna lie.
It was way different back then. Now we're way more civilized with our speaking.
Yeah. Well, let's hear another moonbow fact. Did you know that moonbows are extremely rare and they can only be seen in two places and two places only? One of the places is Victoria Falls on the Zimbabwe border and Corbinland Falls near the Corbin, Kentucky.
Wow, I really have to travel that far to see a moonbow? Jeez.
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't travel that far, but maybe once in a while just to see them.
Yeah, well, a moonbow is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so maybe I would. Moonbows can mean many different things, but it mostly means hope because even in the darkest of night, you will see a little light.
But what exactly does a rainbow mean? Because in many cultures it can mean different things, and I think you can explain that further for us, Marcus.
Well, I hope you're ready. Because rainbows have a lot of different meanings. In fact, the rainbow is actually considered a demon in Burma culture, which that doesn't make sense, right? Like, demons and rainbows don't seem to be alike. A multicolored thing that we see as a precious and beautiful sight.
Well, you know, there's many different meanings in different cultures, so that kind of makes sense, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. But, well, on the Amazon basin, it's associated with disease, which is even weirder. Like, I wouldn't even consider it near to disease.
And that's so bizarre because you wouldn't expect that to mean such a deep thing. Because for us, it just means hope and luck, and it's just so mystical to see them.
I mean, Lyric is not wrong. It is said that in the Bible, the rainbow means that the earth will never flood again, which occurs in 9:12-17 Genesis. And, well, in Japan and Gabon, it means the ancestors coming down from the heavens to visit the mortals. Right? Sounds pretty crazy. All different cultures have their different meanings. Like in Norse, it's called Bifrost, where the gods reside. It's their home. And in Hindu, it looks like a bow from the god Indra, who shoots lightning bolts. Now, if you thought that those cultures were crazy enough, you've heard, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows, about the leprechaun and the treasure at the end.
Well, if there's no leprechaun, then what's the point of St. Patrick's Day?
Well, but fun fact, the treasure at the end and the leprechaun don't exist. Like, really, the rainbow isn't an arc. It's actually a circle. A full 360-degree circle.
Wow. I thought I was smart because I thought they were originally just at 42 degrees. That's crazy. That's really interesting.
So you're telling me that they just like never end?
I mean, basically, they just never end. Really, it's a circle just hovering in the air that you happen to see because of the way you're looking at it.
So I'm guessing that would mean then that when we see a rainbow, everyone else around the world might see it too, depending on where they are.
Exactly. That's why rainbows are sort of common in certain places, and why the moonbow is said to be a once in a lifetime.
So now, do you understand why rainbows are so great, Adula?
Yeah, it makes more sense now. But I still think moonbows are cooler.
Now, let's end it off, right? Come on, we gotta end this right now.
It was a good conversation, but we have to let you guys go now. We hope you enjoyed this conversation and understand why rainbows are so beautiful and so meaningful, and how the meaning of them changes throughout different cultures. We thank you for joining us, but it's time to say goodbye.
Well, why don't we end it off with a quote?
Yep. Take it away. It is. When it rains on your parade, look up rather than look down. See you next time. Bye, Kayleigh.
Bye.